Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you. For Gemini, spirit animal. We have Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. And then bottom of the deck, we have White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. Really powerful animals. First of all, they're both avian in nature, right? So look for the birds this week. They've got messages for you. Let's see what else for Gemini. If you see clearly now and you're having to trust in the magic, it's definitely the message of trusting in the process, right? Pure white dragon from Orion transformed your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let your wings of light grow and expand. So again, wings. Alpha dragon on the bottom, harness the divine masculine power of creation. Destroy the old. Visualize your dream. Help to manifest a new world. Yeah. This is really a message about manifestation, co-creation, the power of free will and choice, and then the balance of destiny with that, right? I say that all the time. There's a balance between the two. But more importantly, your free will and choice to create the dream, to create the world that you want, your desires, your power, giving yourself credit. I think what you're seeing clearly is not only that you need to trust in the process and the evidence of this powerful manifestation, but you're also seeing the path to it. So I feel like you might have a doorway open up this week. You might have an opportunity, an option that you hadn't had in the past yet to visualize this dream and to manifest your personal new world. And that's what transforms your knowledge. You get a new idea. Maybe you have a conversation with someone. Maybe you start to research online and you realize, oh, this is in my area. I could go there. There's something along those lines. I'm feeling like it has to do either with the internet or communication over the phone, something along those. It's very mercurial, which is interesting because Mercury is technically in shadow when I'm doing this. I know I meant to do these readings timeless, but as I'm recording this, Mercury's in shadow. So it could be that you go back to an old piece of information and you have to destroy that, right? Because it says destroy the old. So the old information isn't working. So you get new information. It's definitely information. It's a week of information and communication. Let me say that. Gemini. What does Gemini need to know? There we go. Okay. So it could have to do with I didn't really want to take all those cards, but it makes sense. It could have to do with competition, as far as maybe you're competing for, you're a candidate in something, right? It could be for a job, and multiple people are interviewing. Maybe you submitted something that involved other people also submitting something, so they have you. It's something that has to do with choosing you. Okay. It could also have to do with competitive pay, competitive, benefits, trying to find the right job that aligns with what your dream is. There's also something here about unexpected. How can I say this? Without sounding like this is a fairy tale or a movie, but really it's like someone professing their feelings, like someone professing how they feel, their emotions, their love possibly, and whatever's going on. Okay, you are able to go from point A to point B this week. You're able to move something along. You see the process shifting, right? You see the thing progressing. You see progression. And you have more trust in the process, more trust in the magic of what you've done. Again, this is about your power, your creation, your manifestation. You planted the seed. The seed is growing this week. All right? You start to see the plant budding. Maybe not budding, but you start to see it come up from the soil. You start to see little leaves, you know? You see green when all you've done for the last 4 weeks is, I feel like this is a 4 week thing. I feel like this is something that you started a month ago. You start to see something more than just a pot of dirt. And it really gets you excited, you know? It really gets you pumping. It really gets you going. It really gets you feeling a little bit more motivated because you were starting to wane a little bit, right? You were starting to lose hope a little bit. You were starting to lose faith. You've been struggling. And now you feel like that's right. It's the right time. You start to see that life isn't unfair. You start to see that things are being made right. Now, this could have to do literally with a legal situation. Maybe you've been waiting for some documents in the mail. You've been waiting for the right email, the right phone call. Maybe it's taxes, right? Because we are in that season. Maybe you're waiting on that. But the scales of justice are working in your favor now. They're balanced for you. 10 of Pentacles. The Devil. Interesting. Let's clarify the Devil. Temperance. I love that. Those two for me, I know for those of you that have been with me for years, you know what I'm going to say. All right, the Devil and the Temperance card for me are sort of the yin and yang, okay? They heal each other. So that's good. That's beautiful that the Temperance card has come out to clarify the Devil card. That tells me that you will, I mean, that's a lot of major stuff going on here. Major changes. You will heal those major changes. You're not going to just jump. Like, as excited as this makes you, right? As more motivated as this makes you, you're not going to just rush forward and handle it in the wrong way. Because there's something here about temptation and you not being tempted to go the wrong way. Maybe not using masculine power as a toxic masculine power. Do you understand what I'm saying? You stick with the divine masculine side of you. Because we all have masculine and feminine energy, right? So you balance both of those sides. And you don't take it too far. You don't let it turn you into something. Look at this. Jeez, Gemini. Another major arcana, star card. You don't let it change you. You know, it's kind of like that. You don't forget where you come from situation. Hope is renewed. Hope is restored. You feel like this is your path. You know, as silly as it sounds, you feel like this is your destiny. This is your road. This is your life. Like this is what you have tried to achieve for the longest time. Again, you get what you want. This is a wish fulfillment. 100%. This is a wish fulfillment after what's been 4 weeks. Again, this is a 4-week thing, or at least over the last 4 weeks, it has shifted. You've learned a lot about yourself, how you operate, how you move through life, how you grow. And yeah, that's all. That's it. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.